TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very echoey, brand new house for me. This is my new place. This is my dog. I'm going to put him down actually. That's pointless holding him. Welcome back. This is my new house. I'm very excited. I'm going to give you a little guided tour in a second, and we're going to go around and I'm going to actually explain what on earth I'm going to do to the place. I apologise for it being echoey. It's actually not furnished at the moment. So without further ado, we're going to get going. There's going to be very little waffle at the beginning of this video, and we're going to go around room by room. I'm going to explain exactly what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to go into the car storage situation as well. So very exciting. I've got lots of renovation plans, but it's going to be done in stages. So we're going to go through all of that, and this is going to be a multiple part series on my channel, going through and basically developing this place. It is nice, but it does need some work. So without further waffle then, let's get on with the video. I'm going to explain to you exactly what I'm going to do. We are starting this tour and my renovation plans with the heart of any house, the kitchen, of course. We're going to start with the kitchen. This is the kitchen as it stands. It's not the end of the world, but I do want to get it sorted. There are bits that I don't like. You've got like the appliances sticking out all over the place, and it just needs a little bit of renovating, and it's not really fit for purpose for me. This is gonna be a weekend house. It's not gonna be a family home, so we're gonna do some renovations to it, and we're gonna bring it a little bit up to date, and just more in keeping with it not being kind of a family home for kids, as the previous owners had. More in keeping with somewhere that I'm just going to socialise on weekends and hang around every now and again with my girlfriend and my dog. So, many of you will not be surprised to know that I know absolutely zero about kitchens, I know zero about interior design, and that is why I've called upon the expertise of Wickes. They give you your very own design consultant that will actually go through the whole process step by step, even for idiots like me, people with no experience with this sort of thing, and make it as easy as possible. So I've actually got my very own design consultant, a lovely lady at Wickes who's been going through all of this with me. Now with COVID, when I was actually designing my kitchen, I couldn't actually go into the showroom and do it, so I've been doing it all virtually. However, now showrooms are open, so you're able to actually go in and sit down with them, and they actually go through virtually, actually a complete layout, a virtual layout, 3D on the screen of your actual kitchen. So I've given her some measurements, and she's actually recreated my whole kitchen, redesigned it and showed it to me on screen, and we've been able to go through and update and pick things that I like, pick things that I don't like, and she's actually made creative suggestions on it all as well. So the design I've gone for is called Shaker. I've gone for some neutral tones. I've kept it kind of in keeping with like kind of classic countryside vibes, but also with a little modern edge to it. Nothing too groundbreaking, nothing too aggressive, just quite classic and quite cool. And that has been with the help of the lady there, kind of making suggestions as we go along. If I had my way, I'd just make it all like green and gold and just make it appalling. So she's been very, very helpful with that. And also as you go along as well, you can give an idea of budget. So you can say, I don't want to spend over the moon. I want to spend loads on this. I don't want to spend much on that. I want to prioritize this. And she's been excellent, to be honest with you, especially with someone like me, as I say, is at ground zero. So
if you are interested in sorting out your kitchen, you can head over to wickes.co.uk/kitchen/showroom to find out more. You can get a free brochure over there, and you can also book a free virtual in-store design appointment as well. All the details will be below.
Here we go then. As I say, the kitchen in here isn't the end of the world, but I do want it upgraded. So the units are going. I'm actually going to change all this. I'm going to get rid of these cupboards here. I don't really need them. As I say, this isn't a family home, so I don't need a huge larder for food and whatnot. I don't need loads of storage. I really just, I mean, what on earth would you put in there? I don't need any of this stuff. So what I'm going to do, and I think it brings the room in, I'm going to get rid of these cabinets here. And that was actually the suggestion of the lady there as well. So this is going to be all worktop all along here. The washing machine is going to get moved over there, again with her suggestion. I think it's going to be this one actually. So you've got more space here. The sink is going to get put in front of the window, centralised, because I don't like it off kilter. It's annoying. We're keeping the taps, even though you can choose taps with Wickes. That is going to be hidden behind a unit, I believe, or I'm going to get a new unit in there. In fact, I don't even know if I need a dishwasher. Again, not going to be a family home, so I think we've got rid of the dishwasher altogether. The new washing machine as well, I'm going to get a cheap one. I just said I want to get the cheapest one available. They're absolutely happy with that. The cooker I'm going to keep because it's not too bad. The cooker is okay, and same with the hood, so we're going to keep that. Wickes are going to do the tiling in the back there as well, the kind of splash plate. We're probably going to tidy up the heating system here as well, make a nice box for that, because it's on the wall there looking awful and it's wonky. Probably going to sort out the plugs, get some USB plugs in there, love all that. Fridge freezer, we're going to leave that alone. That is relatively modern, relatively new. I don't mind that at all. It's not too unpleasant. And the worktops are going to be all sorted around here. They're all going to be new as well. The cupboards are going to be changed as well. So I'm very excited to show you the updates as and when. And we're going to get a new sink as well. But they've been very good as well. She's advised that wood worktops need a load of maintenance. And, you know, am I bothered to do the maintenance? But I also said, you know, I'm going to be here on random weekends. There's probably not going to be a huge amount of washing up going on. So it doesn't really matter in terms of needing something hard wearing. It's going to get very low mileage in here. So all good. I must admit, I was filled with a sense of panic when tasked with designing a kitchen, but it's been made very, very easy with Wickes. Make sure you go on the website anyway. They've got a downloadable brochure that gives you all the options on there. It's super simple, trust me. And even I found myself getting into it, which I never thought I would, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let's continue the tour then. Let's go through. We have got, I'm going to turn the camera around actually, we're going to go on a little guided tour. I'm going to spin the camera right round. Let's continue the tour then. I do want to preface something as well. I don't want you lot thinking I've got some 8-bedroom mansion, because I really haven't. This is a relatively small place. It's a starter place out here, and I'm just going to see how it goes with this area, see if I get on with having another place in the country. So here we go then. This is another bugbear of mine, something I'm going to be working on down the line. Conservatory. Whilst I like a conservatory, I like kind of an outdoor, indoor sort of vibe and a lot of light and a lot of air. I just don't know if I like it. In fact, I know I don't like it. I hate it, in fact. It's kind of plasticky and awful. I hate it. So it's coming down at some point. I'm going to leave it for now. It doesn't leak. It's not actually that cold. Doesn't let a lot of noise in, so it works for now. But when I get more budget together, that is going to change. That is coming down, and I want a glass box on there. I don't know if any of you have seen those before, but I want a glass box extension on there. That is all coming to the channel. Coming inside then. Before we go then, this is the garden. We've actually got the oil tank in here that does the heating. I know nothing about that. Probably should have looked into that before I bought the place. But there's a little man that comes around in a lorry and gives you oil every now and again. In pretty much every village in Oxfordshire. This is the garden then. Not the biggest garden in the world, but it's more than enough. It means I can let the boy play outside and I don't need to worry about him. And you've got a little passageway around the side as well. Again, not hugely groundbreaking, but we're going to do some stuff here. I'm going to do some kind of mirrors, some trees and whatever, make it look slightly bigger and landscape it a little bit. Right, let's come back in then. We're going to go around the ground floor. Coming through into, this is the front room. Sorry for the echo, as I say. There's nothing I can do about that because it's not furnished. We've got the fireplace there. Chimney goes all the way out there. My girlfriend's left their phone on there. She is here, and the dog is here. Front door over there. Again, not huge. That's pretty much it. Bathroom in here, I believe. I don't even know. Yeah, oh, look at that. Bathroom, lovely, very exciting. It does need some modernising in here as well, so we're going to do this room by room, and there's going to be a whole kind of project going on with most of this. We've got beams. I like those. I might actually paint those in contrasting colours. I do like kind of beam vibes. I don't know what you do with this room though. I don't actually know, because it all joins up through there. And this is kind of like a no man's land at the bottom of the stairs. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Hate the carpet there, hate that. So that's all going to change. Coming upstairs then. I mean, there's crud all on the walls. The carpet's appalling. Not going to bother taking my shoes off. I don't like carpet either, so we might have to... Uh-oh. 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 He's been running around like a madman. He absolutely loves it here, so it's been a good decision already. He's enjoying himself. Coming upstairs then. This is going to be a really short tour. Very small place. The bathroom.
I love this bathroom.
It's actually quite cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Do you know what?
Great.
Hello, by the way. Welcome back to the channel.
Thank you. Again.
Yes. I'm not going to lie. I didn't come in here. I didn't even look in here when I looked around the house.
I saw that bath and I thought, yeah.
Very nice. Chris, you going to go in there, mate?
He's so fun.
Stupid boy. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. This doesn't need any work at all, does it?
No.
Very happy with that. All right, let's go around here then. Bedroom number 1. I mean, you can't even call it a bedroom.
Nursery.
What? Shut up. Don't give them any ideas.
Nursery.
I don't actually know what you do with this. And outside the window here, you've got that horrible conservatory and that flat roof. I mean, no one's made an effort with that. What is going on top of that
You
roof?
just clean that up, it's fine.
Little roof garden on there, what are we saying?
Oh, look cute. Oh, he's crying.
Why is he crying? Okay. Bedroom number 2. I think this... Is this the master bedroom? I don't even know.
No, that's the spare.
This is the spare bedroom. Again, needs some work. I'm going to get carpet cleaners in here, see how they come up.
That's the master bedroom.
I don't like... Master bedroom. You can pretty much touch the wall from here. Lots of storage. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. I'm not a fan of these handles either. Do you like those handles?
No.
It does need some work. I'm not marking off the previous owners, but it does need some work.
Do you know what I think we should do?
Yeah.
If we can, actually knock this wall
Get rid of it.
down.
Yeah.
And then actually just have this going through here and just make it bigger.
Yeah, we can get rid of it.
I think that's quite nice. And then it'd be
We can
nice
do
and
that.
bright as well.
Yes.
And then keep this as a spare bedroom.
What happens in here then?
Spare bedroom. Why people come to stay?
Doesn't smell great in here, I'll be honest. What's happened?
Girls crisps. He stinks.
That's revolting. Goes out to the front garden, which we'll show you in a second. I don't know what's in. I genuinely have not looked at any of this. I just saw the garage and was like, that'll do. Okay. All very boring. Again, going to clean up the carpets. Probably doesn't need paint in there, actually. Quite happy with that. That lampshade's the worst thing I've ever seen. And that's it. That's literally it upstairs. Right, let's come down again.
Did you showcase this beautiful wall?
I did showcase the beautiful wallpaper.
I think we should keep that, don't you?
I am absolutely not keeping that. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I said I actually don't know what to do with this room.
Oh, this is a snug. I can tell you what we're doing with this room.
Okay.
We're going to sort this out under here. We're going to make this quite a cool storagey area. We're going to take that carpet up. We are going to put a little like sort of chaise longue here. We're going to put some mirrors on the wall. We're going to have some plants in here. We're going to have a little rug. We're going to make it quite bohemian, modern, a bit Scandi. That's what we're doing with this room.
Scandi, righto.
Yes.
Righto. I've been through the kitchen plans.
Oh yeah.
I said we're going for a shaker kitchen with Wickes. You haven't been a party to this. I'm getting rid of all that unit stuff there. I just want worktop. I think it brings in the house, and I don't like the way it's kind of staged up there and kind of all.
Also, if this was a like place that you'd be living in all the time, it'd be a bit different. But you don't need so much stuff here.
No. And I'm moving the sink to more centralised under the window because it actually does my head in.
Yeah.
And that washing machine is going there.
Perfect.
And that was all suggested by Wickes. So
And you're
I.
going to cover up the washing machine as well.
Oh yeah, I'm covering up. I hate seeing appliances. It feels like a utility room instead of a kitchen.
It's going to look amazing.
Yes, I'm quite excited to show you what can be done with a very small place. Let's head outside then, shall we? Hold on to the boy.
You might need a poo.
He always needs a poo. Do you need a poo?
Need a poo? Go on in.
Poo time. Every day is poo day. All right. I think there's just balls out here that he wants. Correct. So this then is the front garden. I'm going to have to be a little bit guarded. I don't want to show you kind of the name of the cottage or the door number and whatever. But this is the outside anyway. We're very excited. It is semi-detached, obviously. And you've got, I don't know what this is around here.
It's bins.
Bins. Chaos. Very exciting. Very, very exciting.
And wood over there for the fire.
Wood for the fire.
So nice.
It's very nice. And that passageway obviously goes round the side as well. Crisps. No. No. And this here is the garage. This is when it starts to be more interesting because I'm actually... Do you know what? When I looked around the house, I looked around the garage and then I was like, that's it. And then he said, do you want to see inside? And I said, if I have to.
Yeah.
You can believe that. Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Yes.
Was I there?
I don't know. I can't remember stuff. This is when it gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I'm going to store at least a couple of cars. So my plans then. Above here, I want to build an office. And down here, I will store a couple of cars. And you may well note that it needs some work. It's not the most glamorous location yet. We've got my AMG GT in here. And we've got some shelving. That's all going to go. I'm just going to get rid of that. I want more space for the cars. This is a very wide car. It's nearly 2 meters. Not completely tucked up against the wall there. But as you'll see, it's not huge amounts of room. But all in all, the garage is 5 meters wide internally, so it should be enough space for 2 cars. Well, there is enough space for 2 cars. I've managed to shove 2 in there already. But what we're going to do, I want to build an office in here. So you'll see in the eaves up there. Can we see that? It hasn't got structural cross braces inside there. It's just an open cavity. So what I want to do is put some flooring in there, get all this stoned up on the outside, nice and stoned to match the house, the brickwork on the house. Again, I don't want to kind of show you too much. But I'm going to get stones on there and a little, maybe a circular window on the outside there as well. And I will work from up there, make podcasts up there and edit videos, which will all be a lot of fun. Again, I'm going to just probably renovate inside here, make it look a little bit nicer. So all in all, it is a little bit crummy. Not the most amount of space in the world, but this is a very long car. I mean, I nearly crashed earlier. I didn't actually realise how close that was. Not the most amount of space in the world, but more than enough room. We are at the end of a terrace anyway. I'm not going to show you the neighbours' houses. I don't want to kind of give them too much of a privacy violation on day one. But I'll also be modernising the locking system and putting some bollards in here for the cars, making them nice and secure. There'll be CCTV throughout, there'll be sensors, there'll be cameras, there'll be lights, there'll be all sorts of stuff going on here. So I'm going to make it like Fort Knox before I move anything in. But the plan will be probably to have the Carrera GT here, and maybe my 912, a nice small one, and then have an office up there with potentially, I don't know if this can be done, and if your company can do this, do let me know, but potentially a glass floor element of the studio office above. I don't know what's going on with some of that flooring up there already. Maybe that's just for storage. They've been lobbing stuff up there already. But potentially I want a bit of a glass floor element to be working up there and see through the floor to the two cars below. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe it's pie in the sky. Don't know if it can be done, but that is on the agenda. So there we go then, that is the new gaff. Apologies for those of you that thought I was going to buy, you know, an £800,000 plus place with 1 million garages and 1 million bedrooms. This came up for literally about half what I was actually willing to spend, but as a little tester I just thought this was going to be a nice little place I can add some value to, do the extension at the back, build a little office up there, do some modernisation inside, and potentially down the line, you know, some loft conversion work. There's a huge amount of space in the loft as well, which I didn't show you. There's actually a little ladder that will take you up there. But yeah, that is why I didn't go completely over budget. I saw this place and it just sailed through. My Mortgage Pro, the company that did the mortgage on this, were absolutely amazing, and it just sailed through straight away. So really happy with it, really looking forward to getting going with some work on it. Huge shout out to Wickes. As I say, the kitchen stuff is coming first. That will be coming first to the channel. There will be some other work going on at the same time as well, and I will update you when that is all underway and getting done. So excited to keep you all abreast of the development and not just do kind of car reviews on the channel, but there's going to be some I'm going to say property development, but it's not really. I'm just renovating my own house. Also on the car front as well, I'm going to be getting a unit very nearby and chucking some cars in there as well. So do stay tuned for that. It's likely to be a barn or something similar. I've got my eye on a couple at the moment. I'm just negotiating on them. So some of the cars will be moving out here as well as two of these. It may well be the Carrera GT, the 912, the F12, the SLS. I don't know what I'm actually going to stick in here yet, but I guess we will find out. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I'll leave all the links to Wickes below so you can download a brochure and see what you can do with your kitchen or bathroom with them. Thank you very much. See you guys.